1.
Hi, I am Dorothy Fisher. I go to Ogden Middle School, and today I'll be interviewing Miss Pence about the Ogden's Library. Welcome, Mrs. Pence, and please take a moment to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Jersey. So I'm Mrs. Pence, and I am the librarian at Ogden Middle School. This is my 28th year, I believe, at Ogden, and third as the librarian, which I'm very excited. I love this job. I love to read, so it's perfect for me.
Okay, so my starting question will be, why is it important for middle school students to read?
Oh, reading is very important. Reading helps to relieve stress. And now with the pandemic and everything, I know a lot of people are stressed, so it helps relieve it. It distracts you maybe from some of those things you're feeling. Reading improves your memory and your concentration skills. It builds your vocabulary. It helps with your reading comprehension and allows you to be creative and to learn ways to be creative.
That sounds great. Do you have any advice for students on how to make time to read?
Yes, and I know sometimes making the time is hard. I suggest that they, instead of reaching for the game controller or the TV remote, grab that book instead. Also, it is a good thing if you set a time to read. I'm going to read first thing in the morning, or I'm going to read while I'm eating my breakfast, or I'm going to read right before bedtime. That is a set time. Also, you could set a goal for yourself. Today, I'm going to make sure I read 10 pages or 20 pages and keep a log of those pages. Make time to keep a log and read those designated number of pages.
How can students get their hands on books and start reading more?
Good question. There are several things you could do. The public library, as well as all of the libraries in Oregon City School Districts, have curbside libraries. So you go into Destiny for Ogden, put a book on hold, and then I pull those books, put them in paper sacks, and take them out to our curbside library that's there at the Ogden parking lot. You can also use Sora, which is a digital library. It's an app you can put on any electronic device that you normally use. Check out books, borrow books, it's called, on there, any book. There's also a lot of other book apps online that you can get, like Epic is real popular. I know they use that a lot in the elementary schools. Or you can borrow books from neighbors, other friends, parents, grandparents.
Awesome. I'll definitely have to check those out. Can you tell us about what your library will be like next year?
Absolutely. I am very excited with our new library and what it's going to look like. I'll share it with you. Okay, this is next year's library. It's called the Hub. So down in this section is the library. It's big. It's got brand new bookshelves. And then at the other end of it, it consists of different tables and benches. On the far side is one big long bench where you can sit and read. It's also going to have kiosks for both Sora and Destiny that you're able to sit at and use. But it's gonna be beautiful, and I'm really excited about it.
That looks great. Is there anything else you would like to say to students to know about Ogden's Library or reading in general?
Reading is important. I love to read. I would love to share my love of reading with you. You can always reach me by email, or once we get back into school again, I'd love to have visitors in the library, but always reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Thank you for having me today, Jersey.
Of course, thank you so much for coming, and that concludes our interview. Thank you so much, Ms. Pence, for joining us today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.